So joining us now on the WashU Sports Network is women's track and field student athlete Eka Jose. Eka, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, and thanks for taking the time to join me today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So you were recognized at the 34th Annual Scholar Champion Award celebration as one of 5 student athletes honored under the Department of Athletics mission of impacting lives. So can you talk to me about your volunteer experiences over the last couple of years?
Yeah, so from the beginning of my undergraduate career, I've been volunteering with different clubs that I'm a part of. Um, One of the clubs is MAPS, Minority Association for Pre-Medical Students. So we've been doing some things around St. Louis. And more recently, last fall, I began 2 of my biggest, I'd say, volunteering experiences. One is at St. Mary's Hospital in Clayton. So it's a few minutes away from WashU. And I chose to volunteer there because I'm very interested in the medical field. So I thought that that would be a very fitting place for me to offer my services. And last fall, I also began volunteering with the Missouri Eating Disorder Association. And basically, I traveled to different middle schools and high schools presenting to students about eating disorders and what they can do to be aware and seek help or help people in need.
Very awesome. It's good to see how involved you are with the community and everything.
Thank you.
So you yourself are a 2-time national champion and 5-time All-American. So how have you balanced your track schedule with practice and meets, also with your studies as you're majoring in biology and global health and the environment?
Yeah, so it certainly hasn't been easy. Since coming to WashU, or when I was first admitted, I had a huge list of everything I wanted to be involved in, and I quickly realized that that was impossible. Otherwise, I wouldn't specialize in anything, and I wouldn't make like a big impact in a specific area. But the 2 things I knew were that my academics and track and field were the most important 2 things that I'd be involved in during my time at WashU. So my first year was a lot of experimenting. I tried to go with the flow, and that didn't really work. But my sophomore year, I really got focused on prioritizing what was important to me. So if I knew that I know I have practice at a certain time, so I would try to be as productive as possible before practice time, because I've made a commitment to the team to be fully present when I'm at practice or when I'm at meets. And so yeah, the last 2 years I've been able to put that into practice and just be all in on what I'm focusing in.
No, that's awesome. And I know that the student life balance is so tricky with being a student athlete.
Yeah.
So now that you're entering your senior year, what are you looking forward to the most about it?
2 things. One is being fully present and taking in every moment that I have with the team. Because once in a while I think about life after college and what I'm going to do when I no longer have scheduled practices and team hangouts and the opportunity to travel. And it's so hard to picture a life without that because I've gotten so accustomed to it the last 3 years, and that's been one of the biggest parts of my experience here at WashU. So I really want to use next year to fully appreciate everything that the team has provided for me. And I also want to push myself to be more competitive and the best athlete that I can be. Sometimes I think we look at our competition schedule and we think, oh, we have so many meets that we can compete at and so many opportunities to showcase what we've been doing. But this year especially showed us that we don't always get those opportunities. So I want to go into every meet just with a strong mindset and ready to compete.
I really like that. Go out strong, right?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on all of your accomplishments thus far, and we look forward to watching you compete next year.
Thank you.